Hello, it's Jeanette with G Amazing Paper Crafts. Thank you for joining me once again for another video tutorial. Today I'm working on a set of thank you cards, and these cards are so much fun, so easy and so quick to make. It's just a one-layer card, but what makes it fun and easy is the stamps I'm using. I'm using the sentiments thank you from the set called Another Thank You. I'm going to be using this one here, and then from the Occasions catalog for 2016, they brought out this beautiful stamp set called Timeless Textures. Now, it took me a while to get this set, and once I got it, oh my goodness, I can't stop using it. It is so nice. It's so much fun to use, and I have been able to create a lot of really pretty things with this stamp set. But let me get started and show you how quick and easy this thank you card is. Like I said, it's just a one-layer card. And all of these that I did were on Whisper White. And the colors that I used here, this is Old Olive and Always Artichoke for the darker in the middle. I always put the darker in the middle. So this one would be Calypso Coral with Blushing Bride. And then this one here is Eggplant and Wisteria Wonder. So the next one I'm going to do is going to be on a piece of vanilla, very vanilla cardstock. And I'm going to use some more neutral colors. I think I'm going to be using, for the darker, Soft Suede and Sahara Sand for the lighter. So let me show you how I did it. I've already got my thank you mounted on my big block, and no, you don't need a big block like this, but since I'm making stamps over and over, I'm using my handmade stamp positioner for this. Okay, and one of my videos, I think one of the very first ones on this channel, I showed you how to make something similar to this out of just regular chipboard. Okay, so I've got this here in the corner. I'm going to bring in my darker color, which is the Soft Suede, and I am going to just tap, tap, tap. Okay, all right. Let me get a baby wipe to wipe off that little extra that got on there. Okay, now I'm ready to just come in, and I'm just going to stamp it because it's already positioned where I need it to be for all my cards. All right. Now I'm going to pick that up, and there we go. Okay, now that's really all I needed the positioner for. So I am just going to take this card out because the rest of it is going to be freehand. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is the edges, and for that I'm going to be using this one here. This stamp, it looks kind of like a blurry landscape. I don't know how else to describe that, but it's very, very nice, and I am going to use the Sahara Sand for that. So let me close up this Soft Suede so I don't accidentally dip my my stamp in there, and I am just going to start by doing the edges all the way around, and try not to rock your stamp because sometimes you will get ink on the edges like I did right here, slightly rocked it, but I'm okay with that because what I'm going to do is I am going to be covering that, hopefully. Now I'm not even worried about overlapping a little bit. That's the beauty of this stamp set. Light or dark, here again I rocked. I need to quit doing that. Okay. Well, like I said, just get the color on there. That's pretty much what you want to do. And it's already kind of looking pretty there with just this little frame. But the next stamp I'm going to bring out is this flourish. This little leafy flourish thing. It's so pretty. That's one of my favorite stamps out of this whole set. And I'm just going to very closely try to frame this thank you, kind of being a little symmetrical, but not quite. You could be symmetrical if you want to here, but I think the beauty of it is that if you're not, it's still going to turn out nice. It's still going to be beautiful. It's like you can't even go wrong with this stamp set because it's just so pretty. Okay, let me just get another little bit right there. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to close up this Sahara sand, and I'm going to bring back the soft suede. And I'm going to take a sponge with the soft suede, and I'm just going to sponge the edges here. Oh, my phone just keeps going off. And that is just to define the outside a little better. Okay. Let's get that whole thing colored on the edges. Now, I didn't time myself, but this is, as you can see, it takes almost no time at all. Now, if you want to add anything else, go right ahead. Add more flourishes. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to bring my Sahara sand in. No, my soft suede. I want a little bit a darker color. So I'm going to bring in this little, it's like these little sprinkles here. It looks like a splat of paint there. I'm just going to bring that in. And I'm going to stamp off, and then just kind of stamp on the edges. Anywhere I see a little bit of a white spot, kind of like a clear spot, just to give it just a tiny little bit more color. And I'm stamping off because I don't want the full strength of this soft suede. I just want a hint of color. Stamping off. Kind of get a rhythm going. Sorry about that. I used up the space on my memory card. So I am just giving this some more color just on the edges, stamping off. Okay, let's see if I need anything anywhere else. About here maybe. I think I'm really happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to close this up. And I'm bringing these other cards. See how easy and quick it is to make a whole set of these cards? I hope that you try this. I hope that you get this stamp set. If you need it, go to my website, www.geamazingpapercrafts.stampinup.net. So if you need any of the tools or supplies, of course, go there, please. I want to be your demonstrator if you don't already have one. So once again, this is Jeanette with G Amazing Paper Crafts, and you make it a great day. Bye-bye.